Hello, Magic Muse. Welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot, where you are the magic baby. All right, guys, let's get into this. And if you would like a chance for you to receive a reading from the pick a card, go ahead and put your name down in the comment box below. It's completely free. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I will be doing a pull at the end of the video. So if you want to do that, go ahead and enter your name below. All right, Muse, let's see what's going on here. Spirit, what is going on? Release. Woof. And we have a knife or a scythe, something like that. So this is big energy to release any sort of emotional baggage, any sort of emotional weight, or anything that has been keeping you from really being in total receiving and abundance mode. So if you can pinpoint whatever that is for you in your energy, that is what needs to be released. So big swords energy, ooh, and grounded. So getting grounded by releasing this baggage, it will help you to become more grounded in your daily life, in your body. It will also help your manifestations. Spirit, what else is going on for my tarot collective? Movement, choices, decisions, and you have spiritual strength. Okay, so it feels like you have been contemplating on what to cut out, what to release, and what to let go of in order to make your baggage lighter. And I think that whatever this release is it's going to come with a lot of spiritual strength. It's something that you are being instructed to do by the universe, by your guides. So, and I think that by you doing this, this is going to help you clear a lot of energetic weight to help you make clearer decisions to move forward in your trajectory. You have emotional loss at the bottom of the deck. So this is something that you are actively trying to release right now, or you have already gone through the process of releasing this thing, and now you are really being able to move forward in a more free energy. So yeah, let's get some tarot and see what's going on. Either way, there's big change on the table here, especially with that 5 with the emotional loss. Spirit, what is going on for my Muse? You got the Tower. Yes. Big changes. Yeah. And with changes come big transformation too. So if there's anything that is just not working in your life, that is not at a reflection or a vibration of who you are now, it is being asked to be released and transmuted. And this is a really hard and painful process because this can deal with relationships. This can deal with careers, with jobs, you know, a lot of the times the work that you do internally also reflects in the external. And when we go through big spiritual changes and transformations, we often outgrow the old paradigm or the old systems, the relationships, the jobs that we were in, because now you're operating from a higher frequency, and the things that you built while you were in a specific frequency, it doesn't cut it anymore. It is requiring strength, it's requiring growth, it's requiring transformation. And you have the King of Cups here too. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but there's big emotional intelligence and wisdom on the table here. Ooh, and you have 2 pages too. So, oh, and you have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, yes. Spirit is asking for you to do something new, for you to embrace a new emotional endeavor, something that is going to help light you up. You have Page of Swords and the Page of Wands here. And this is total like forward momentum energy. Page of Swords, this is somebody who you could be taking new courses. You could be learning something new with the mind. And then the Page of Wands, this is somebody who is adventurous, who is bold, who is go-getter energy. And this is fire. So you also may have been dealing with somebody who was a little bit, I'm going to say emotionally immature. Somebody who couldn't hold your depth, somebody who couldn't hold the amount of wisdom and I feel like you may have been feeling very alone in a certain relationship, in a dynamic. And now Spirit is saying it's time to release that. It's time to release any space where you have felt like you are carrying too much weight. You are carrying the emotional load for the relationship, for, whatever it is. And you have High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Pisces, say it, I am the High Priestess. Yes. And this is something that you already know. This is something that you are already aware of. And I think that you have been getting signs over and over and over again from your higher self, from your spirit, from your guides, that something within your heart space, within your emotional center needs to change. Because I feel like you are suffering in silence. You are holding so much, you're keeping it, light on the day-to-day. You're going through the routines of things. You're, when people ask how you are, you say, I'm fine. But deep down, you're not. You know that there's something that is not being expressed or something that is not being seen. And you want that, Pisces or Cancer, Scorpio, whoever I'm talking to. This is, really a change for the better. This is also something that you are wanting to express. You don't want to be so up in your head about things. You don't want to be in a swords energy all the time. You really want to express your love. You want to express the ways that your life brings you joy and happiness. And I think you want somebody to share that with too. So I'm going to get some clarification on this Tower. Spirit, what is changing in my Muse's life? What is changing? Knight of Pentacles, okay. The Star. Okay, ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune. With the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So you have the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So this can also be the way that you are being seen in the world. This is main character energy with the Star. So I think that your foundation is starting to shift. Something that you have built for quite some time, whether this is a career or a relationship, it's something that you have invested in, but it is changing. It's asking for you to release control, to surrender to the process, because there's something, the wheel is turning here. There's something that is wanting to come in for you and to help you ascend to this main character energy. But it's going to require sacrifice, and it's also going to require change and evolution. And I'm really seeing somebody just dropping the reins and saying, Spirit, whatever's meant to happen, I trust you, and I'm no longer trying to force anything to happen. And that's when your biggest love comes in. That's when you start to feel complete and whole, and like you can see colors again. Because when you release something that isn't for you, or you release something that has been tugging at your heartstrings or draining you, or you feel like you're just in autopilot, that's not your soul expressing what it is that you want and need. You are wanting to really tap into the joy and the love, my ear is ringing, that this life has to offer. And if you are going in day-to-day routine of life and it's just sucking the life out of you, that's not living. So I really think that you are making big changes to release the soul-sucking energies. Okay? All right, let's get some goddesses. Goddesses, what energies are here for my collective? Green Tara, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Yeah, I feel like you are getting closer to spirit. And I feel like you are also expanding your heart to know that there is so much help for you if you ask for it. And you know that you're not alone. You know that you are partnered with spirit. But now it is about delegating. And you also have Ma'at at the bottom here too, fairness. So by releasing this thing, you could possibly be releasing, you know, a person to be able to find the love of their life, or you are releasing, you know, a job to have somebody else come in and fill that, but you're also releasing your energies to be able to, for something else to merge that is a better suit for the vibration that you're in right now. And it's hard to see that in the thick of, you know, what's going on. But that's why having this spiritual strength and this fortitude is really necessary. So Spirit's really asking you to call on them, to say, hey, I am ready for change. I am ready to evolve, and I'm ready for whatever comes with that. Let's get some advice. You have faith. I know that there's a little bit of fear I feel in this reading. My eyes are also drawn to these two rings in this card. So this is commitment energy. Something that you have been committed to is changing. Spirit, what else is here? Miracles, grounding again, and you have jump in. Yeah, something that you have been really wanting to do. I feel like you've been putting it on the back burner. But Spirit is saying, you know, have faith and expect miracles when you jump into this new vibration, this new timeline. Spirit's going to catch you. Don't resist the change. Really surrender to what is coming in for you, because it's going to be grounding. And I feel like you're going to be in a much better place to receive the love, receive the opportunities, receive the abundance that you know you deserve. And I think this is something that you have been wanting, and it's just feeling like you are spinning your wheels, but it's because something needs to be released. Something needs to be cut off because it's keeping you chained. It's keeping you stuck in a version of yourself that you are no longer. And that is a very lonely feeling. So really accept the Tower. Let it come. Because oftentimes when that Tower comes, you may not see what's going on in the moment, but you do when you reach the other side. And oftentimes it brings chaos, but it brings blessings with it. So, all right, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. If you would like a personal reading, go ahead and book it in the link below. I also have I have ritual candles, sprays, I have jewelry, I've got you know, essential oil roll-ons, so anything to help you in your day-to-day practice. And I also do hypnotherapy and Reiki, so if you're interested in that, the link for that is also in the description box below. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next one. And remember, you are the magic. Blessed be. Bye.